We are learning conjunctions, and so I gave you a list. So far, we have 6 of them, and that's the 6 that we'll focus on for the remainder of our lesson this week. So last week, we learned conjunctions and, but, and or. And yesterday, I introduced conjunctions if, so, and yet to you on yesterday. So I have all 6 of them up here, as you can see on the board. Conjunctions and, but, or, if, so, yet. I have them up here. So I have 3 sentences, and a conjunction can fit inside of each sentence. You have to determine which conjunction would fit best inside of the sentences, okay? So you'll go ahead and write it. So you read the sentence, guys, make sure you write it correctly, and you determine which conjunction would fit best in the sentence, okay? Any questions, or we understand? We understand, Dennis and Avaya? Yep, all right, y'all can begin. Yes. All right, let's start number 1. Dad said I could play the game blank. I finished my homework. So how could we write? First of all, how do we write this correctly? And what conjunction do we put in this sentence? You want to go? Oh, let's raise your hand. You did or you didn't? Oh, Faith? First letter D has to be capitalized. What conjunction? If. Dad said I could play the game if I finish my homework. How do I finish it? Insert a period at the end. Okay, so guys, number 1, the conjunction was if. Number 2, we ate pizza blank burgers. How would I write this correctly? Avaya, you raise your hand or no? Okay, go ahead. Number 2.
We ate the pizza and the hamburgers.
Yes. Okay, what do I need to capitalize? Punctuation.
We.
Capitalize W and we, and insert. What do we put at the end? Period. Okay. So and is the conjunction here. And. Okay, and number 3, Henry fed the dog blank. He wouldn't be hungry. How would I write this correct, Dennis?
Henry fed the dog, so.
So the conjunction is so. He wouldn't be hungry. Okay, what do I need to capitalize here, Dennis?
H and Henry.
First letter H and Henry. Insert a period at the end. Good. Henry fed the dog, so he wouldn't be hungry. Good.
Miss Williams.
Uh-huh.
Could you give me a few more minutes to finish these sentences?
Okay. Okay, guys. So yeah, that's fine. All right, guys. So go to page 43 in your letters book. You can finish it, Avaya. I'm gonna wait for a second. I'm just telling them what's the next thing. Okay. So good, guys. So just make sure that you know the proper conjunction to put on your test Thursday. This is what you'll have to do. I'll have a list of conjunctions. I'll have some sentences, and you have to place the correct conjunction in the sentence. Make sure when you choose or you select a conjunction that you read it over to make sure it makes sense. Okay. So go ahead and get out your letters book, page 43. All right, are you done, everybody?
Just finishing number 2.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and explain the letters, and then you can just go into the letters after that, okay? When you're done.
We ate.
All right, so today we're learning capital letter W and capital letter Z. Okay, so first thing I do for capital letter W is I start up here. I do my small loop around. I curve and slant down, come back up, small down again, back up, kick it out. Again, here. It's like a print W almost, kind of, actually. That's W. And then Z, I start up here, I do a loop, come all the way down, then do a small little loop here, come off the line, kick it out. Again, loop, down, around, kick it out. Okay, we got it? Yeah? All right, guys, y'all can begin. Work on it for a little while. Page 43, letter W and letter Z, and then I'll ask for it, okay? Phonics and language, page 133. All right, let's look at our dictation on that page. Okay, guys, I will say a word. And you just have to write the word, okay?
That's easy. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, the first one is capture. Capture. Listen to that special sound. We actually did that sound yesterday on the board. Capture. That's your first word, capture. Okay.
Oh, it's easy.
Okay, then write it. Just write it. Okay? Just write it. Okay, how do we spell capture? Capture. Okay, Faith, good job. Good. C-A-P-T-U-R-E. T-U-R-E says sure. Okay, next one. Kitten. 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 Right on the next line. Yeah, kitten. Yeah. Well, whichever is fine. It's 4. Kitten. Okay, so just go ahead and write it. Thank you. Kitten. All right, how do we spell kitten? Kitten, Carson. K-I-T-T-E-N. Next one. Apparently not. You just can't stop talking. Next one, fountain. Fountain. Listen to your sounds. Fountain. Fountain. Okay, how do we spell fountain? Fountain. We're still thinking about it? Or nobody knows? Fountain. You spell capture? You spell capture? Oh, okay. Fountain.
F-O-U-G-T-H.
Not quite. Kenley? F-O-U-N-T-A-I-N says ton, like in mountain. Fountain. All right, and then your last one. They shouldn't. Well, no. Yeah, that's the last one. That's the 4th one.
Oh, we skipped.
Next one. No, we're not. That's the last box. That's, I don't know.
Miss Fulgence.
No, that's the 2. It's 4. Yes, Savaya.
Where are these other lines for? Like down here?
It's only 4, guys. It's not 6. Yeah, see, you wrote it in between. It's only 4, y'all. It's only 4.
Oh.
Yeah, it's only 4. Okay, the last word. Unpack. Unpack.
What was it, Miss Fulgence?
Unpack. Okay, how do we spell unpack? Did you spell one? Okay, well, unpack. You don't know what it's right here. Unpack. U-N-P-A-C-K. Good. All All right, let's go ahead and look at the board, guys. Well, I'm sorry, let's go over our chart 13. We had the charts yesterday.
Faith.
And who?
Nobody else. Just Faith.
Okay. Kinley 13.
She said we raised our hand. He said if y'all. That's bad. He said bad.
13.
That's why he said bad.
All right, guys. All right, so chart 13. So FUL says full, 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 and beautiful. ARE says air, and care. TAIN says ton, and mountain. URE says your, and pure. TURE says chur, and pasture. WAR says war, and warm. TION says shine, and nation. SION says shine, and missionary. SION says shine, and television. EIGH says A, and 8. OR says and sailor. AR says and dollar. Y says it and crystal. R says air and air. All right, today we're gonna go over sounds TION, WAR, TION, shun, SION, shun as well, and SION, shun. All right. Let's go over our sounds. So I'm gonna go ahead and circle the sounds, guys, and you'll just read the words. So we have WAR, war, and also ING, ing. What's the word?
Warning.
Warning. Next one we have WAR, war, and A says
War.
war. Next one, WAR, war, swarm. Next one, WAR, war, warrant. Good. Next we have TION, shun. Attention. Next we have TION, shun. STR, stir. Construction. Next we have ER, SION, shun. Permission. Next I have SION, shun. Compassion. Next I have SION, shun. Confusion. And then last one, SION, shun, and cease. Decision. Awesome. All right. 1 second. All right, guys. So yesterday I introduced to you what's called singular and plural nouns. Remember, a singular noun is how many? One, and then we have plural nouns. How many is that? It's more than one. It can be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. So I told you in order to make a noun plural, what do I do to make a noun plural? What's the simple way to turn paper, one paper, into a plural noun, paper? What do I do simply to make a noun to turn a noun from singular into plural? Joshua, what do I do?
You put an S with papers.
Just add an S to it. Good. So if I add an S to paper, it becomes papers, and this also turns into a plural noun. Next, I have book. How do I turn book into a proper noun? Book into a proper noun. Avaya?
Put an X at the end of
Add
book.
an S, and it becomes book. Okay, singular, apple. How do I turn apple singular into a plural noun? What do? Add an S and it becomes apple. And then fork, I have fork, which is singular one, but how do I turn fork into a plural noun where it's more than one fork? I put fork. S at the end, it becomes forks, okay? So that's the simple way. So most of the words, all you have to do is add an S. But some words, we have to do something a little different in order to make it plural, okay? Anytime your word ends with a CH, and SH, and S, X, or Z, you have to add ES in order to make it plural. This is only for words that end with CH, SH, S, X, and Z. Everything else, you just add S. But if your word ends with any of these letters, CH, SH, S, X, or Z, you have to put an ES at the end in order to make it plural. You can't just add an S, you have to put ES. So for example, I have peach, singular. But when I want to turn peach into peaches, plural, I have to put P-E-A-C-H-E-S. Peaches. This is the plural of peach. Crash. Look at it, ends with SH. So I have to add ES. It becomes crashes. ES at the end. Next we have bus. Bus ends with an S, so that means I need to add ES to the end of it. Plural, it becomes buses. Yeah, so it wouldn't add a second one. Next I have fox. Fox, it ends with an X. I want to add ES to make it plural. It becomes foxes, ES, foxes. And then I have fizz, it ends with a Z, so I need to add ES to make it plural. It becomes fizzes. Okay? Like when soda fizzes, like when you pour it. Okay? So a lot of the words, yes, you simply add just an S to make it plural. But some of them, if they end with CH, SH, SX, or Z, you have to add an ES in order to make it plural, okay? So what's important is paying attention to what it ends with before you turn it from singular into plural, okay? All right, and so that's what your practice today in your book is on, adding ES to the end of some of the words. So you just have to pay attention to what it ends with in order to know how to make it plural. Yes, a lot of them will just be a simple S, but some of them you will have to add an ES, right? It just depends on how it ends. So if it ends with a CH, SH, SX, or Z, you will put ES to make it plural, okay? All right, so that's our phonics lesson today, guys. Let's go ahead and move on to our language. That's all I want to cover in phonics. Your verbs paper, you may want to We introduced linking verbs on yesterday. So remember, the state of being and linking verbs are the exact same verb. Okay, it's just how we use it in a sentence that makes it different. Okay, so remember, guys, state of being and linking verbs are the exact same. What's the list for state of being and linking? Okay, online, do you have that? Okay, so we learned action verbs, which are movements. We learned state of being, and then we introduced linking yesterday. And I told you that linking and state of being are the exact same list of verbs. It does not change. It does not change at all. It's the same exact list. I don't know who's making that noise, but I know they're making.
Why did you put it on?
So because it's the same list, it's like slash because it's the same exact list. So state of being and linking verbs, same list. And we said it was am, is, are, was, were,
be, being, been.
okay? So it's the exact same list. Nothing changes. The same exact list. Nothing changes. It's just how we use it in a sentence and what makes them different. So state of being and linking. Okay, state of being and linking. Am, is, are, was, were, be, being, been. All right, so I'm gonna write some sentences, and I want you to identify if the verb is state of being or linking. Can you put linking too? Because it's the same list. Okay, so let's look at this sentence. I am. So we know am is our verb here. Is it state of being or is it linking? Am. And this, well, I was asking for guys to raise their hand. So I am, they said, would be a state of being. It's the state of being verb. Because remember, state of being just shows that you exist and that you are. You're not doing anything, you're not moving, you just are, you exist. That's a state of being. Okay? Do I need to write these down so that you can have more examples? Okay. Okay, let's do another one. Okay, let's look at this one. We have you are tall. Are is our verb here. Is are going to be state of being or is are linking in this sentence? Which one would it be? State of being are or linking are? It's a linking are because it's linking you to tall. It's a linking verb. See that? That's a linking verb.
You are small. You are too small.
Okay, next one.
You are nice. I've been
Okay, in this case, been is our verb. Been is our verb in this case. Would been be a state of being been or linking been? Which one would it be? Third time I have to tell you this is the right way. 3 times. Shouldn't have to be that many times to say the same thing over and over again. You're not in kindergarten. Okay? Okay, no, not quite. Linking, it's linking I to waiting. I've been waiting. I-280. Okay, next one. He is. What is be a state of being or a linking verb in this case? Is a state of being or linking. Throw that away, please. Is. Inside. Is a state of being or linking. That's a state of being verb. Because we're just showing that he exists, that he is.
He's not doing that.
Okay, another one.
Are you going to turn class?
I'm not.
Was.
She was. Was the state of being or linking? Was state of being or linking? State of being. How can I make was a linking verb? What can I do to make it a linking verb? It is a state of being, she was, but how can I make it a linking? What can I put? She was playing. And when I add playing here, was turns into a linking verb because it's linking she and playing. Was is the linking. Okay? All right. So guys, this is how the test will be on Thursday. You will have to identify the difference between the state of being and linking verbs. And also knowing the list is important, but this should be easy because we tested on this list last week. And it's the same exact list. It's just how we use it in a sentence. Okay? So I just gave you some examples. We'll practice again on tomorrow, and Thursday, this is what you can expect for the test on Thursday, okay? All right. It depends, because I think I did teach lessons. I did.
That's assessment 7.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and get out your math. Let's go to 67A. 67A in your math.
Okay, that's 3 minutes. What page, Miss Flugen?
67A, fact page.
67. Miss, can I go use the bathroom?
All right, guys, so let's look at that page 67A. All right, so I'll give you 2 minutes to complete it and then we'll go over it together, okay? So you can begin. Your 2 minutes starts now. 67A, go ahead, it's subtraction facts, begin. Close the recording. All right, good job with your facts page. Let's go to 67A, the next one. Very next page. Everyone will have a turn to do a problem. All right, so Dennis, start us off with number 1. Read it for us.
He bought a dozen ice cream bars. He ate one ice cream bar. How many ice cream bars are left?
Good. Okay, so guys, this is talking about a dozen. Does anyone remember how many is in a dozen? How many? 12. So then a half a dozen would be 6. Good. All right, so John has how many ice cream bars, Dennis?
He ate one.
No, how many did he have? He had a dozen, so that's how many?
12.
12, and then what does he do to one?
He eats one.
Oh, there's another sound. He eats one, so that's a some went away. Okay, guys, so grading some of your tests, you are not putting the words behind your story problem like you're supposed to put the words. So make sure you're doing that. It's not just numbers to fill in our facts, okay? So make sure. So guys, when we fill it in. So Dennis, what are we subtracting again? What's our object that we are subtracting in the story problem?
Ice cream bars.
All right, so guys, we're gonna put 12 bars because it's ice cream bars. So you see how I have the word bars? This is how we write our number. That's some people are losing points every single week because they're not writing this. This is what you're supposed to put. Whatever it is that you are adding or subtracting, you write the word. So 12 bars minus how many did he eat, Dennis?
1.
1. So 12 bars minus 1 bar equals how many does he have remaining?
11.
11 bars. So when I see the test Thursday, I want to see the words behind it.
Wait, do we have the bars?
It's W-A and S-P. W-A wall and S-P. These are sounds I sharp 9.
I'm going to do number 3.
W-A-S-T. W-A says wall. Talking wall. Wall. Okay, next one. Asa, what are my sounds?
No, it was chicken.
Okay, are you correcting me? Okay, thank you. Asa? No, you didn't know. What? Okay. Okay. What's the other sound? And how do I mark that vowel?
Okay, smiley face.
Good. What's the word?
Trust.
Awesome. All right. Next one, Kendall. Okay, let's look at number 2. So we will use the graph to answer the questions. All right, so look at our Venn diagram. It's on children's pets. So they either have to pick between a dog and a cat, and we see that. All right, so Asa, Avaya, first question. What is it on number 2?
How many children have a dog?
Okay, so how many children total have a dog?
2. No, 3.
3. Remember, guys, it's asking all together. You have to include that middle section. So 3. Go ahead and put 3. All right, Narai, what is it asking next? How many children have only cats? How many? 4, because there's only 4 children on the cat side. Only cats, so that's 4. What's the word? Next one. Micah. All right, next question, Carson. How many children have both a cat and a dog? What part of the graph tells us the both part?
Middle.
The middle, so how many are in the middle? 1. So only one child likes both. What's the word? Okay, back to you, Braylon. Only 1. Okay, next question, Taylin. Kelly? I'm sorry, go ahead. What pet does Mike have? So we find Mike's name on the graph. What pet does he have? He has a cat. So go ahead and write cat. Throw it, please. He has a cat. Come on, what's the word? All right, next one, Elijah. Okay, let's look at number 3. So go ahead and read the first one, Joshua. I had to see it.
It is 9:30.
Okay, can you read the words?
It is morning. What time is it?
It is morning. What time is it? So looking at the hands on the clock, what time is it?
9:30.
9:30 what? Since it's the morning, what do we say?
9:30 p.m.
Not p.m.
Oh, 9:30 a.m.
a.m. So guys, this is what it's asking. When it's asking that, if it's telling you that it's the morning or afternoon, it's asking for a.m. p.m., which we talked about yesterday. So 9:30 a.m. Good. And the last one, Cairo. Let's read the next clock, Faith. It is evening. So look at your clock, look at your hands. What time is it? 7:30 what? 7:30 p.m. That's the evening p.m. Good. All right, let's look at number 4. Okay, Dennis, back to you. What will be our fraction for the first box?
2 out of 8.
2 out of 8, because we have 2 shaded in out of 8 total. 2 8s. 2 on the top, 8 on the bottom. Okay, Avaya, next one, what will be our fraction?
5 out of 6.
5 6. 5 is shaded in out of 6 total. 5 is on the top, 6 is on the bottom. 5 6. Okay, number 5, let's find the answer. Joshua, you can do this one for us. So looking at our numbers, 6 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. Find your 10s first.
4 plus 3 equals 7.
Okay, find a 10. Which one of those facts equals 10 first?
4 plus 6.
4 plus 6, that equals 10. Okay,
yes.
So next we have 2 plus 3. That equals?
That equals 5.
Okay, so now we have 10 plus 5. What would that equal to?
10 plus 5 will equal to 16.
10 plus 5?
Oh, 60?
15, 1, 5, 10, and then 5 more makes 15. All right, so that one is 15.
Oh, you can.
All right, let's go ahead and do the bottom. So Naraya, she'll come working on the board first for us, and then we'll put it in our book. All right, so the first one is 51 cents plus 28 cents. Work this one for us on the board. Final pronouns list, but let's go over our ones first. So what is a pronoun? Yeah, so pronoun is a word that is used in the place of a noun. Pronouns will replace nouns. So we cover
79
pronouns that take the place of their name. I, me, I, mine. That's 2 pronouns that take the place of people's names. He, she, him, her, his, hers. There's 3 pronouns that take the place of you and someone. We, us, ours. And yesterday I introduced list 4, which is for a group of people, and it's they, them, their, theirs. So let's go ahead and introduce list 5, which takes the place of things. So we talked about things when we cover nouns. Things are like animals and plants, trees, right? Objects that are in the room. Yes, living and non-living things. So whenever we have things inside of a sentence, there are 2 pronouns we can use. We can use either it or its. It or its. Write this down. That's list 5. It takes the place of things. It or its. All right, so we have 35 cents plus 16 cents. We have 5 plus 6 equals 11. You put as 1, carry that other 1. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. 51 cents. Okay, let's do our last one. 47 cents plus 47 cents.
No,
Just do it. Just do it. You know?
why are you writing so
Don't, that's why y'all don't need to say anything. Let her do her facts. Mind your business.
That. Nine. 94.
94. 7 plus 7 is 14. Put our 4, carry our 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 plus 4 is 9. 94 cents. I hope that's what you put for all 3 of them. Okay, so guys, just remember when we carry the 1 over, nope. When we carry the 1 over, that we add it to the front numbers, okay? Don't forget to add that 1 to the front numbers, okay? All right, guys, so we covered everything we need to cover. We do not have to meet this afternoon. So yes, all of our lessons are complete for the day. Just complete your workbook pages and everything that's assigned to you on today, okay? So yes, so your spelling, math, well, we did math, so just phonics, spelling, and that's it. All right, guys, so y'all have a good day.